type of shows. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong.
We wear our hearts on our sleeves. We say what we mean what we say. And in this case, the case of She-Hulk, you have to be fair, the last trailer did look markedly better than the first one.
Correct. It did. The face, the CGI, the themes, we're getting them through a bit more, but it's not an A+.
No.
As of yet.
He's not an A+ player.
She doesn't seem like an A+ player.
Maybe she will be. Maybe she will be. But for me, the show is still, I don't know. But it could be, really good. It's all up there. It's all available for them. If they make a good show, you can change everyone's mind. You can change my mind, and my mind is willing to be changed. But just don't make trash, because if you make trash, we're going to say it's trash. Hey, NarendraTheComic! Yes, and right now we're going to be reacting to this featurette for She-Hulk, and it's called I Am a Hulk. So I think she's projecting right now. She's trying to convince herself that she's a Hulk, even though she looks like a Hulk to me.
Maybe it's actually Bruce is trying to convince her. He's like, you can't get away from it. You're a Hulk.
Yeah.
Say it with me. I'm a Hulk. Say it again. I'm a Hulk.
Manifestation, huh?
Right?
Yeah, I get that. Because in the comics, she has a very different origin story to what they're apparently doing here. Back then, it's like she's sick and she needs a blood transfusion, and then Bruce basically gives her his blood, and then she becomes a Hulk as a side effect. So with this, apparently they're going away from that origin, but I don't exactly know how they're going to do that, because that, to me, seems like a pretty good origin.
It's a clear one.
You know, it's like someone's sick, they get help, they get healed, and then they become a superhero. But, you know, they can do what they want with it, but just make it good. Let's get to this featurette. Let's go.
She-Hulk! She-Hulk!
She's got the cheers.
She-Hulk! She-Hulk!
It's true. I am a Hulk.
The fourth wall breaking.
Jennifer Walters is an attorney who has accidentally taken in the Hulk's blood and has become...
Okay, you've taken away her.
Exactly.
She-Hulk, attorney at law.
That's got a nice ring to it.
That name better not stick.
There's something so surreal and so funny about a giant 6'7" Hulk in the courtroom.
Yeah.
It was about putting a real human being into these absurd situations.
It's just like as cool and edgy as we can get away with.
Girl, your ass looks crazy right now.
It's something that you think you knew, which is law shows, and something that you think you know, which is Marvel shows, smashed together.
This show is so much fun.
It all has this tongue-in-cheek, self-referential thing going on.
In the comics, she broke the fourth wall and was super meta.
Just want to make sure that you don't think this is one of those cameo every week type of shows. Well, except Bruce. And Blonsky. And Wong.
She spent all this time becoming a lawyer, and this idea of being a superhero is not appealing to her.
Being a superhero is a trial by fire.
Oh, I'm not a superhero. I just want to be a normal, anonymous lawyer.
There is no going back to what you were before. Who's gonna protect the world if not people like you?
This is expanding the definition of what a Marvel Studios production can be.
This is a radical, revolutionary show.
Can we get some shots, please? It's an emergency.
What I am surprised about is that they're actually giving these shots of She-Hulk, but they're really, really badly done. Like, just don't show us those shots yet if they're not finished, because it leaves a bad taste in your mouth.
Or maybe they're showing those shots so that when we see them in the actual show, it's like, oh,
That's
it's
a
way
terrible,
better.
terrible marketing idea. That is awful. That's one of the most stupid things I've ever heard, if that's the case.
I don't know. Why
That's
else
so
would they be
dumb.
putting those ones in?
Because they're not finished. And they don't have the time to finish them. I saw something in the comments of the last trailer we did, the reaction to it, and people were saying, you know, you shouldn't be mad at Marvel, you should be mad at the VFX houses. And I'm like, not at all. I shouldn't be mad at the VFX houses in any way. These guys are on such tight schedules, they need the extra time. If it's Marvel, just push the release date by a month. Give these guys the extra time to make it look good.
Yeah, 100%. The guys in the VFX houses are being overworked. One came out recently to say some of these working conditions are really bad because there is just the next project after the next project, and the timelines are being pushed down and squeezed.
They're just not being paid enough and they're not getting enough rest. It's both. It's not like one or the other, which maybe could be manageable in the short term. It's both together, which is just untenable. You can't do it. You can't expect someone to work 18-hour days, 16-hour days for like 6 months. It doesn't work.
And then move on to the next project.
And then be like, you get 1 week off next project, 2 weeks off next project.
Oh.
It's not really scalable. I did say at the beginning that I'd read that they were changing her origin in some ways. Clearly, they're kind of taking away her reliance on the Hulk because of her being sick, being in an accident. They're making them both be in the accident. And it seems like the Hulk's been cut, and she's been cut, and some of the Hulk's blood gets in her blood.
Yeah.
So they're basically taking away the whole he saves her.
There is no he saves her.
No, it's almost like she's saving him because he's in a sling.
Potentially, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, maybe this is her trying
Driving
to help
him to the hospital or something.
Yup. For
And
his
something
rehab.
happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you can't have it the way it was. You have to change it, make it more intersectional, you know?
Yeah.
Make it more hierarchical in the other way. Otherwise, it's just not good enough nowadays.
It's not, is it?
No.
It wouldn't fly the other way.
Hey, support futures, you know?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
there. Interesting, considering this actually airs all over the world. And in
Hey.
some places, that's actually unacceptable to cultures.
Thor Love and Thunder just got pulled from Malaysia.
Yeah.
Didn't play. You look at Lightyear, didn't play across like half a dozen countries. Doctor Strange didn't get played all across the Middle East and Russia and Ukraine. It's like, well, guys, you know, you need to understand that when you export your culture, you need to cherry pick the things you want to export because otherwise it's not going to get exported. And then the American way, the Western ideal, is not going to be the thing everyone wants. And I'm not sure that really flies with a lot of these countries. And it doesn't really work. I will say, I do remember there were other comments in the trailer reaction last time. People were saying, well, even though she threw her boulder further than the Hulk, she was really trying and the Hulk didn't seem to be trying very hard with his throw. So maybe in that case, they're not actually making her stronger than the Hulk, they're just making her try harder. Or she's experimenting with the limits of her power.
I appreciate
You know,
that.
in that case, it's cool. I'm not going to bash on that. What I will bash on, Jamila Jamil.
Oh.
Still hot garbage. It's cold garbage. She's not hot. Cold garbage. Very cold.
Ice cold.
Yes.
Terrible delivery. Real bad.
But, you know, people like it, I guess. What was your question?
I had a question about her abilities and if she's stronger than the Hulk.
She's not. She's not.
Oh, then I don't have a question.
Okay, anyway, guys, if you did enjoy this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel down there if you didn't. The Hulk gonna come after you. You don't want that. No, do they want that?
No.
You really don't, so just subscribe anyway to avoid that. I've been NarendraTheComic.
I've been Nonsense.
She's been Nonsense. You've been Graham. We'll see you next time. That's tomorrow. If you don't know, make a video every single day. Been doing it every day for over 1,500 days now, and we ain't stopping till we get to 10,000 subscribers. So do subscribe, pop back again tomorrow for some more quality shitty content. Hashtag never not hitch. That goes. Also bring the because means nonsense in Punjabi. We also bring that, bring a lot, bring a little, do a lot, do a little, but we do indeed bring the quality shitty content on a daily basis. So see you tomorrow. More of the same, slightly different, but essentially the very same. Once more, see you then. Skadoosh.
I got you! I got you! Take that, you friggin' psycho! I got you!